Hey guys, and welcome to my video on how to stay organised for your GCSE mocks, or really any different kind of exam that you have going on. So today I'm going to be showing you some different bullet journal spreads that I use, but obviously if you don't know what a bullet journal is, or you don't use a bullet journal, then you can still use these spreads, they don't have to be bullet journal, but I use a bullet journal because it's really convenient and I find it really easy to have everything in one place. So the first spread I'm going to be doing is a timetable for the mock week itself. I find that when I'm planning for revision and things, a timetable of my exams is really helpful because I can see which exams come first, which exams are later, and I can really prioritise my revision based off of that, and so I like to have it really at the forefront of all my planning. It's also really helpful because I can see, which days I have different exams, which days I have more exams than others, which days are more busy, when I have all my different study periods and things. So I find, obviously, a timetable just really helpful to help me plan. So I'm putting quite a bit of effort into this timetable, but obviously you don't have to, you can just print a timetable off, you can just do a really nice quick one. But I thought I'm going to put a bit of effort into this one because I know I'll be looking at it a lot during my planning and my revision. So I just wanted to, make sure it looked pretty, but obviously you don't have to. As I said, you can just print one off or make one really quickly. And the best thing about a bullet journal is obviously you have that freedom to put as little or as much effort into it as you want, and so it's great. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is a revision schedule. So this is just basically my rough revision schedule for November, because my exams start on December the 1st, so obviously most of my revision will be going on in November. So basically what I'm doing is obviously just drawing out a monthly calendar, and then I'm going to go in and decide which subjects I'm going to be revising every single day. So there's kind of a two-step process to how I decide what I'm going to be revising. So first, in the kind of monthly spreads, I decide what subjects I'll be doing each day. Then later in the weekly spreads, I'll actually focus onto what topics I'm revising each day. So as you can see, I'm just drawing up my month, and then I'm going to list all my subjects that I'm studying for down the side, just as a reminder so I don't miss out any. And then once I've done that list, I'm just going to go in on each day and choose 2 subjects that I'll be revising. So this just makes sure that I have some structure to my revision, because otherwise I find that when I sit down to revise, I'll just revise subjects that I like and the kind of the topics I want to study. But if I can set out what revision I'm doing each day, then I'll be more likely to kind of stick to it and revise everything, thoroughly. So the next spread I'm going to be doing is some trackers. So my revision basically happens in 3 stages for every single topic and every single subject. First, I make notes in a subject, then I upload those notes to Quizlet as flashcards, and then I study those Quizlet flashcard sets. That's how I revised for a good few years now, and if you guys want, I can make a video specifically talking about how I revise and how I go about making those flashcards and things. But what I'm doing now basically is writing down all the subjects and all the different topics down the left here, and then what I'm going to do is draw out a box with 3 different segments, and then what I can do is once I've made notes for a set, or once I've studied that set on Quizlet, I can then obviously fill in those segments so I can really visually see how my revision's going. And trackers are really kind of useful for however you carry out your revision. So say for example your revision style is to make notes and then maybe record those notes and listen to them or something, then trackers can work for that as well. However you revise, you'll probably find that trackers are quite useful, and so you might want to try it out. So the next page I'm going to be doing is just a really simple time tracker, just so I can visually see how much revision I'm doing each day and see how much I'm doing overall. So what I'm doing is just listing the days down the left, and then next to them I'm writing their weekday. And basically every day I'll just go in and fill in how much revision I've done. Each box can represent 5 minutes or 10 minutes or however much you want. A time tracker is just a really good way to visually see how much revision you're doing, and it's also quite a good incentive to revise as well, because you find yourself really wanting to fill in those boxes. So yeah, time trackers are another great thing to try out. So finally I'll be showing you a typical weekly spread that I use during the revision season. So I do weekly spreads every week, not just when I'm revising, but during revision season I'll adapt my weekly spreads in order to accommodate revision. So usually I just use a weekly spread to just show what homework I have to do and what tasks I have each day, like for example clubs and stuff and assignments. It just helps me stay on top of all of that. but obviously during the revision period I have homework on top of revision, so I just make sure that I include a section where I can track my revision and things like that. So at the start of the week, as you can see, I'll just go and write down all the different days of the week, and then what I'm going to do is split each day into 3 different segments. The left's going to be for commitments and events I have that day, the middle one's going to be for homework, and then the one at the end is going to be for revision. And there are obviously a lot of different ways you can kind of personalise your weekly spreads and, you know, make them a bit more exciting than this. And I can make another video, as I said, if you guys want, on how to like personalise your weekly spreads. But this is just kind of the boring, typical, basic one that I'll use on a normal week. So what I'm doing now is taking that revision schedule I made earlier and filling in the revision I've set to do each night. And as I said before, what I do now is actually pick out what topics I'm going to revise for each subject, just so I can stay on track and make sure that I'm revising every single topic and every single subject basically. So yeah, I'm just going in and filling that in for each day, making sure I check back at my earlier revision schedule. So yeah, those are some of the different spreads I use for GCSE mock revision. I hope it helped. If you guys want to see any other videos to do with mocks or bullet journaling or really anything, just let me know in the comments below. Alright, thanks for watching, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon.